Hi everyone, welcome to Balatro, a game that will be showing up every now and then on our channel. I've heard of Balatro, I've seen it played. I've played it a little bit myself on my phone, but not much. I've probably got less than like 2 hours in it. And I decided, you know what, let's just, every now and then, I'll upload a Balatro video. It'll be random, it'll be public the day I make it, if my internet is working, because I have to kind of specify that because right now my internet don't work. I'm recording this Thursday the 25th of September 2025, and this is probably not going to be going up until like tomorrow because for whatever reason my upload speed is just gone. So you'll just get this when I can, and it'll be automatically set to public. This will just show up. I'm not gonna like set a release schedule for it or anything. Just when I feel like playing. I do have mods, just to let you know. I have flush hotkeys to help me out with things. I have a really hard time. It's a lot worse on my phone. I should be fine on the PC, but just in case I'm not, I really have a hard time telling between like clubs and spades sometimes. So this will help me out. Achievement enabler. So if you use mods, you usually can't have achievements on. This just enables it where we do get achievements. Escape exit button. This allows us to push escape, and then I can just exit the game from there. More speed, so we can speed up the game even faster if we want to. I'm usually playing at 2 times speed, maybe 3. But if I want to go even faster, once we get to like a lot of stuff happening, we can do that. Stickers always shown. I don't think this is necessary anymore, but I decided to go ahead and try and use it because I do like how it splits the stickers on each side of the card instead of both of them being on like the left side of the card when they're always shown. And then quick restart. What this does is it allows me to press F2 and quickly restart the deal. You really don't want to do that unless you're like restarting ante 1 and stuff in case we get like a bad thing. I haven't I've done like 1 run on the PC at all. Everything else, I haven't gotten any tarot cards, I haven't got any planet cards, I haven't got any spectral cards or anything. I went to and I picked up like Jimbo here. So yeah. If you want to know my settings, like I said, either game speed 2 or 3 is my usual play style. I turn screen state down a lot. I turn this on. Video settings are set to this. Graphics, I turned off the CRT. It was really bothering me. I know some people would love it, but it just really bothered me when it was on. And I have this set as my audio volumes. My deck is set to the spades will be Don't Starve. Hearts is Among Us. Clubs is Slay the Spire. And diamonds is Stardew Valley. There's others we may switch to every now and then. There is some mod ones that are actually pretty cool that are out there. Of course, there are adult ones, but I'm going to be playing with things like which one did I saw? I think there's like you can have Sailor Moon, the Sailor Moon character set up as the planet cards and stuff like that, which kind of interesting. All right, so for those who've never played Balatro, welcome. Enjoy being under a rock with me because like I said, I only started playing this with like the last day and I only got like maybe 2 hours in it. So basically, it's poker with some extra. Basically, what it is, you make poker hands, and while this only shows up to straight flush, you can still play 5 of a kind. You can still play flush 5, which is like 5 kings of 5 clubs, and that'll give you a flush 5. And there is a royal flush in the game as well. It just doesn't show it because this is what you're usually aiming for. And Early on, what you want to do is you want to play flushes. That'll get you through the early game. But then you want to switch up. Two pair is really good. Pair is really good. High card can work. I've beaten the game with high card on my phone, but it does take a little bit of setup and things like that to get that going. You have blinds. You have to score this number to beat the blind. There is a small blind, a big blind, and then the boss. And the boss always has a random mechanic. This time we have the hook, which will discard 2 random cards per hand played. Not when you're discarding, only when you play a hand will 2 random cards be discarded from your hand. And then there's vouchers, which add extra things to you that you get in the shop. And every time you beat a blind, you go to the shop to buy something with gold. We start with $4. We're on like the most basic of basic decks right now. We have a 52 deck. We have spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. We have 13 of each card, 13 of each deal. We have 4 aces. We have 12 face cards. We have 36 numbered cards. We get, as a red deck, which is what our deck starting deck is, we get +1 discard every round. That doesn't mean the discard number goes up on the next round. It just means we have +1 discard for this deck every time we play. And that is that. And you play points. You score them with chips. Each card is worth a chip. Let's go back to it. So aces are worth 11. Face cards are worth 10. 10 for the spades, all the way down to 2. There were chips, and then you have mult. Usually you get mult in Joker cards, which go up here. You do not, you don't always get mult like that. You can add mult to the cards themselves with special things. This over here is your consumables, so where you get tarot cards, planet cards, things like that that you get that you can use and stuff like that to improve your hand and stuff like that, improve your cards. So let's start with the small blind here. Okay, so we start with a pair of 9s. Let's go by suit. So we have okay. So we have a pair of 9s. We have 3 hearts. So what we want to do in the early game to beat this 3 one is we want to choose something to get a flush with. Since we start with 3 hearts, let's try to get 3 hearts. We can discard up to 5 cards at a time. You can discard or you can play them as well. I decided to play them because I wanted a little bit of chips to get started. We got 1 extra heart, so we just need to... Now, you don't always want to play your hand, because when you end the game, the more hands you have left over, you get a little bit extra money for $1 for each extra hand you have. So you do have to be aware of that as well. We didn't get anything, so let's do this. We got 5, 6, 7. We could try for a straight, but let's just go for the flush. And there we go. And we got a flush. So if we play this, we got enough to beat the blind. That's what you usually do in the first hand, at least, is you get a flush and you can beat the blind straight up with the flush, usually. It depends on the rank of your cards. Like, your face cards are worth more, so if you have, like I did, 3 face cards, that'll be a higher flush number. And as you can see, we got 2 remaining hands, so we got $1 each for those. So we got $5 in total, because we get 3 for beating the blind and then 2 for the hands. And then eventually you get interest when you have sorry, when you have $5, you will get $1. You get $1 interest for every $5. Okay. So we can't afford this, but this will stay in the shop until you either beat the boss or you buy it. We get a buffoon pack. You can get the Empress card, which enhances 2 selected cards to Molt cards. So what you can do is you can buy this. It will go up here. The next time you're in the game or you somehow are able to access your cards, you can use the Empress and add Molt to the cards. Molt is just multipliers. So it multiplies the chips of the card. And that's one way you can get Molt on cards itself. Or like Jokers, this Joker here will give you +4 Molt for every hand you play. It just gives you +4 Molt straight up. I'm not really wanting Jimbo here because he's okay, but he's not great. I'm wanting to see what's in the Buffoon pack. Okay, so +15 Molt, 1 in 6 chance this card is destroyed at the end of each round. So we could get this, and we could only get this once, which is unfortunate, but it is really good. And then this will give you +5 hand size, but reduces by 1 every round, which is so by the time you play 5 rounds, this card does nothing anymore. You sell it, get money for it. So we're going to choose this one for the extra Molt. Hopefully it sticks around for a little bit. We could go ahead and get Jimbo, but then we would have no money, which you kind of don't want to always have. You want to always keep a little bit of money if you can going into the next. So now we got the big blind, which we now have to be at 450 points, which we can do with another flush. So we don't really have anything really great here. We got a pair. We got a pair of jacks and a pair of threes. The problem is if we play these cards, we're going to run into the problem of that we're not going to have stuff for the next hand of which we're trying to get a flush for. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it to get some, because that'll give us extra. But see, you also got to take into account of the +15 Molt that we just got. That's why we one-shot it with the 2 pair. It's always something. You just got to keep things in mind. So we got $3 extra because of that. Okay, we're back to $9. We could buy this Uranus card. This Uranus card would give us a level up for 2 pair. So every time we play 2 pair, we get 1 extra Molt and 20 plus chips to it. We could get the hand. We can't get the hand because we can't afford it. And also, we're not going to be able to get it anyway because we're going to the boss, which means we don't get the hand. We just can't afford it. We could go with an Arcana pack. That would give us, and we could get Uranus as well. The boss does, okay, that. Okay, so we're going to grab the Arcana pack here. Everything to spades, 1 steel card, or creates a random joker. It's a choice either between these. So the way steel cards work, as you can see, 1.5 times Molt while this card stays in hand. So you never ever play the card that you put this on. It stays in your hand, and then it adds a 1.5 times Molt. So you sacrifice all the chips of that card to use 1.5 Molt of adding to your score when you play a hand. So you kind of don't want to add this to like kings and stuff unless you're going to not use face cards, really. So Or we could just get a random joker. I think we're just going to take a random joker right now. I think this is the play that we want. We got red card. Okay. This isn't going to do anything for us right now. Booster packs are all the stuff down here. The arcane packs, the celestial packs, the specter packs. When you have to open it, you have to spend money on it. But if you don't pick anything in it, this gets a +3 molt. Which is good, but it's still a thing that you have to deal with. Got a pair of 4s. I'm gonna discard. Okay, we got the flush, so let's play the flush. We kept the queen, which is nice. And we beat it because the banana, basically. Alright. So this is a decent card. It's just this leans into the point of not using Jack, Queen, or King. Because this gains molt when you don't play those cards. We also have Joker gains molt, where each card sold resets when boss blind is defeated. I'm going to just skip everything in here because we need to save our money. We're at like $10. We're pretty low. I would love to have the voucher that gives us +1 discard. That'll be helpful to get higher flushes, but we just don't have that right now. So we have 4 hearts. We have 2 pair. We have a full house. So if we go to here, we have leveled up 2 pair. I don't know if that would win. It probably would with the banana. We don't have any special cards, so there are seals that you can add to cards. Purple seals, blue seals, and red seals. Red seals you play. That makes the card count again. Blue seals you leave in your hand. At the end of the whole round, once you beat the blind, you get planet cards, if I'm not mistaken. And then purple seals, you discard and you get tarot cards. We don't have any of that. There's also gold seals, which will give you money when you play them. There are gold cards, which will give you money when you don't play them and hold them in your hand. So, we don't have none of that. So we could actually play the 2 pair. And I think this would give us the win here. Yep. And we lost the banana. We hit that 1 in 6 chance to lose the banana. Okay. That's not going to help us. That's not going to help us. We're going to have to go back to flushes, so we have to buy this. We have to have an extra discard and go next. Okay. So we have jacks. But that's it. We'll do... So we have no molt anymore. That's really, really bad. Because we're down to 320. That's a straight flush. That might win it. Yep. Okay. Jimbo's back. We need a deal. So we're gonna take him good next. All diamond cards are debuffed, so you don't want to use diamonds for your flesh. You can play them; they will still score. What the debuff does is it knocks off your seals, it knocks off your gold cards, it knocks off your steel cards. Those effects don't happen; they're just plain cards, basically. So we could play them if we wanted to, and we might want to, because we don't have. We've got 10s and 7s. And then we have 4s. Let's do this instead. And then we can hunt down a flush, maybe. We have 3 clubs. That might work. We have 3 spades now. But we also have 3 aces. Let us try this. Okay, we got a full house. Or do we want to play... We could play 4 of a kind. That'll probably win us. Close. It's close. If I can... We have the room to play this, so let's go ahead and do this. This, yeah, that one. Okay. All right. All right, so what do we have next for our boss? All heart cards are debuffed. Okay. Okay, we really can't play this. I'm going to get this. Okay, so the ways, this is like Sixth Sense something like that. I can't remember the full name of it. At the first hand of a round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectral card. So this is something you can do to remove cards. This is DNA. If the first hand of a has only 1 card, add the permanent copy and draw it to hand. So this is how we create cards. Okay. Well, let's see. I definitely want to grab that, but let's see what we can do here. None of that, so we get a molt. I'm going to go ahead and take this first, because we may get something we want to use on it. Converts all cards to single in a hand to single random suite. If they're turned into hearts, we have a problem. Because then we have heart debuffs. And then we could add a purple seal. I'm going to just skip to get molt. And we're going to go next. So we now have +6 molts. And we have +4 molts. So we have 10 molts right now. Not the greatest, but it works. Do we want to do DNA on anything? You really want to DNA things like steel cards, your seals, all that special stuff, but we don't have any of that right now. So I think the best thing to do is actually just to make like another jack. So we get a copy of the jack. It wastes a hand, so it wastes $1, but it's not bad. So let's see. We have 3 hearts. We have 2 clubs, 2 spades. I think I'm just going to discard this. Or do we want to play the two? We could also play a full house. No, I think we're just going to, like, discard here. I'll keep that jack, though, just in case. Okay. Okay. Okay, nice. All right, so what do we got? We got 7 spades, 7 hearts, 9 diamonds, 9 clubs left. So we actually want to do this and get the diamonds if we can. We didn't get them. Try again. Okay, we got those. This should win us the hand. We got 1,201 on the first one. So, yeah. That's a negative joker. These two are really big. It's not a great joker, but it is a negative joker, which means it doesn't cost a joker slot. So we could have extra. I wish I could afford both of these, really. But these are only give you chips. You need malt as well. We could get rid of the regular joker for 1. That ain't enough. Yeah. So I'm just going to buy this and go next. Hate to use all the money, but that is like a big thing for us right now. It goes down because we draw cards. So you actually want to play, you want to actually beat it quickly with it, but it still works. So let's copy a king. Uh, 2, 3, 5, 6. Go. You have $6. 1 and 2 chance to create a tarot card when booster pack is opened. No. Let's just go next. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get anything really. Okay. Let's copy a joker. We could probably win with 2 pair. We're close to it anyway. And there's the flush, and that should win. Yep. Okay, we unlocked blue deck. And we unlocked the joker there. And we got the anti-up achievement. That is not bad. But I think I want to go standard packs. And unless I get something really, really awesome. This is just foil. Okay, we're going to skip. Get some malt. I'm going to build our malt if I can. Yeah, there ain't nothing. Okay. Nothing that I want. We could buy this, but I'm not going to. We're just going to pass and go next. So now we have 12 on it. Copy the... Yeah, copy the joker. I mean, the jack. Alright. And then Put it back in suits. Oh, right. What's our next boss? All clubs are debuffed. Okay. Okay, got us a flush. And then we already almost won. We can win with a pair. We could probably win with 2 pair. I should have played the 2 pair probably, but we'll just go. All right. Double our money. So we go from 7 to 14 with this. Okay. Play cards with heart gives +3 molt. That's actually not bad right now because we've already seen the boss that disabled our hearts. So, but I think I'm just going to go Buffoon back and see if we can get anything really. Flush. Discarded club cards. He changes every round. Let's do the flush. Post in molt. Because we're going flushes a lot. And then let's do the standard pack. I know I'm using my money. While these are all nice, I'm going to skip to get molt. Okay. Next round. I would like to get the paintbrush next. I think I need to concentrate on that because that'll give us +1 hand, I think. And that'll help us out. Copy to Jack. Yeah. There, we're going to get +10 extra molt on it, so we should get a pretty good bit. Okay, we're on... We could yeah, we'll win with 2 pair, so let's just go ahead and do 2 pair. We don't really have anything to fish for. We don't have seals, we don't have steel cards and stuff like that. You usually want to fish for stuff like that, but we just aren't getting it. Okay, so we're going to... Okay, I didn't think about that. We didn't get it. Okay. That's not going to help us out at all. Let's do this. Hopefully we get the flush one... That's 2 pair. Jupiter. That's what we want. I wish we had a lot more of those. We can just play them. So what I can do is let's copy this. And then let's discard. And we'll play this and get a flush. They also don't give you chips during it, but the hand deal is still good enough. Okay, let us see about grabbing... Let's grab diamonds, because they're the most we have. And we didn't get it. So what we do is do this. No, we did get it, right? Yeah, we did. I think this wins us. Yep. Like I said, I can hardly see flushes even though they're right in front of my faces. The fin pack. One in 1,000 gives us +3 molts. Take a while to get there. Let's scrap that. And do we want these? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I need more Jupiter, and we didn't get it, of course. Well, that'll give us molt. All right, let us copy the jack. And we'll get rid of everything but the spades. $10K. Scored 10,000 in a single hand. And that also, we got a card unlocked. There we go. More Jupiter. Go next, because we can't afford anything. Let us copy the jack. Diamonds or clubs? Let's go clubs. We're getting cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. As long as this keeps up, we're going to be fine. Cavendish. Ace 9 7 5 3. We don't really control what we play. Still nothing. Okay. Skip it for molt. Go next. 22,000 we gotta beat this time. Alright. Copy the jack. We have rare, but it says uncommon, so I don't know if it's uncommon and above that this affects or not. This is only face cards. I'm going to try this. Okay. So what I can do this is do this. And that makes me another jack. Turns one card into another. Card on the left becomes card on the right. And we're just going to skip and go next. Copy the jack. I think I'm getting to the point that I have the most out of clubs. And then spades are next. This is great starting, but I don't need this anymore. Nope. We'll buy the $6 pack to see if we can get a Jupiter. Yes, we can. No molt, but at least we get some Jupiter. And we'll just go next. This gives us -1 ante, -1 hand each round. Basically, it goes back in time. Is basically what you're doing. All right. So let me see here. 15-15. So actually, hearts and clubs. Hearts and... I have 11 jacks. So I have 2 hearts. Yeah, spades is the most. And then clubs on the jacks is the most. So clubs and... Okay. Diamonds are my lowest ones. Do I have... I don't have a diamond jack to copy. But we just have a club, so we just do the club. Also, what's our highest number? Flush and then 2 pair. Okay. So let's see. Okay. I can't afford that. I would love to have that 4, but I want the molt more. Okay. So, more molt. Let's go. No repeat types this round, so this means we could only play 1 flush. And one high card, 1 flush, 1 pair, 1 2 pair. That's it. So we're going to just copy this. That's our high card. We can't play high card anymore. Yeah, see, hand will not score because it's high card, considered high card. This is a pair. We can play it. Cool. We didn't even need the flush that time. All right. Let me guess. It's going to be Violet. Citadel or whatever it's called. That double, right? No, it's the house. First hand is drawn face down. Okay. +1 hand size. That's a lot of chips if I do spades flushes. I'm going to take it just in case I need it. Okay. What I want to do, if it's all possible, is to get that ace I just got. It might not be possible. No, we did not get it, unfortunately. So basically, we just play this to grab it back. I was hoping to get that ace so I could copy it. That's what I was really hoping for, but we didn't get it. We got the plain one. We don't have anything that's limiting us to face cards, so we can play the ace. Save our money and try to get some more next time. Okay. I'm trying to pull that ace. I'd rather have the money, so we're just going to do our normal thing. I don't know if we could fit this in or not. So right now it's on spade, so we would have to play spade next on the balls. We would be locked into playing spades if we wanted this to go off. It's really, really good. I just don't know if we can afford it. We could get rid of regular Joker for it. I'm gonna get this. I know I couldn't afford it. I was trying to decide if I wanted star or not. What is it? Ah, it's not the good one. I was hoping it would be the good one. All right. So we have this in case we need it. If I can pull 3 diamonds, I'll be fine. Okay, so what I can do... I'm gonna do these. I think this wins. Yeah. Okay. We got a Joker unlocked. Anti-up locked. Let's see if we can get anything out of this. Get us a little bit back. This might work for us. Okay, that's actually good. In case we need that, just like we needed that diamond. Royal flush. Don't know if that wins us, but did good. Okay. And we got stars as well. Okay. So what we can do is we can spend our money here. I would love to have that, but I'm going to just skip it for the molt. And we're going to go next. And now we're less than $4 again. Play the Royal Flush achievements. These are panic cards. In case we just can't make our flesh and we desperately need to. See what we can draw here. Okay. So what we need to do is we have this to convert to spades. Okay. And then... Damn. That didn't work out for us. I thought it was clubs. And there's the diamonds. Yeah. We didn't get it. We ain't gonna win this one. That's unfortunate. We have 9s and 6s. It's our only chance to win, I think. Our only chance to win. Here we go. Do we lose? I think we lose. Yep. It was right there at the end, unfortunately. Unfortunate. But that's the way the game goes. That's the way the game goes. We were actually that's actually further than I got the first time I played. A lot further. That's unfortunate though. Alright. Yep, we unlocked. We reached unto 4. So we get this card, which I think is the Baron. Joker, Tarot, Planet, and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. 10,000 chips. So we got the dice, the probability dice. Anti-8, we got 3 times multiplier. If hand contains diamond card, club card, heart card, and spade card. And that is it. All right. Well, we did pretty good. I did a lot better than I thought I would. The only time I've beaten the game so far is with high card, surprisingly. Okay. Yep, we got this one because we bought it. We got 5 tarot cards because we bought those or used them or whatever. 2 different planet cards. We got additions. We got the base, and then we got the negative. Booster packs. And then the blinds. So these are all the blinds we ran into. And there's even more. All right, so I'm going to call it here for this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am enjoying Balatro. It's really fun. It is a little addictive, but it's really fun. So you'll see this every now and then on my channel. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.